I overheard my parents planning a surprise entrance for my estranged sister at my wedding to force a reconciliation. When I confronted them, they said I was being selfish and that this was bigger than just me, so I uninvited them from my wedding. My sister Tanya and I haven't spoken in 6 years, not because of some small argument that got out of hand, because she slept with my first fiancé 2 weeks before our wedding, and then told me it was my fault for not keeping him happy. She said that to my face while I was still holding the ring. My parents knew about it, everyone knew about it, and their response was to sit me down at their kitchen table and say, "People make mistakes. She's still your sister." I didn't speak to Tanya after that. I didn't speak to anyone who defended her. That included a handful of cousins, 2 aunts, and for about 8 months, my parents. We eventually rebuilt things slowly after they apologized and promised to respect my boundary. One boundary, just one. Do not bring Tanya back into my life. Do not try to fix it. Do not ambush me with her at events. For 6 years, they kept that promise. Or at least I thought they did. Then I got engaged to Will. Good man, patient, honest, the kind of guy who asks how your day went and actually listens to the answer. We planned a small wedding, 90 people, outdoor ceremony at a vineyard, nothing over the top. I handled most of the planning with my best friend Lacey. My parents offered to help with some of the cost, and I let them because things had been solid between us for years, and I trusted them again. That was my mistake. 3 weeks before the wedding, I stopped by my parents' house to drop off the seating chart. The front door was cracked open, and I could hear my mom on the phone in the kitchen before I even stepped inside. She was talking to someone, and her voice had that tone she gets when she's managing something she doesn't want anyone to know about. I stood in the hallway and listened. She'll walk in right after the first dance. That's when the energy is high and everyone's emotional. If we time it right, she won't be able to make a scene without ruining her own reception. My dad's voice came in from the background. Tell her to wear something low-key, nothing that draws attention, before the moment. My mom said, I already told Tanya to wait in the parking lot until I text her. She's nervous, but she wants to come. She misses her sister. Then my dad said, and if it goes well, we can all do Christmas together this year, like old times. My mom sounded relieved. Exactly. Once she sees Tanya face to face, she'll come around. She always does. I didn't move for about 30 seconds. Then I walked into the kitchen. My mom saw my face and dropped the phone. I said, how long have you been planning this? She tried to recover. Sweetheart, just hear me out. How long? My dad stepped in. About 2 months. We've been talking to Tanya. She's changed. She wants to apologize. At my wedding, it's the perfect opportunity. The whole family will be there. It's a celebration. It's a chance to heal. I looked at both of them. I gave you one rule. One. In 6 years, I asked for exactly one thing. My mom grabbed my hand. This is bigger than just you. This is about the family being whole again. You're being selfish by keeping this grudge going. I pulled my hand back. She slept with my fiancé, and you're sneaking her into my wedding behind my back, and I'm the selfish one. My dad crossed his arms. You can't stay angry forever. It's been 6 years. She's your blood, and Will is going to be my husband. This is our day, not a therapy session for Tanya. My mom's voice went sharp. If you can't find room in your heart to forgive your own sister, maybe you're not as ready for marriage as you think. That was the sentence that ended it. I picked up the seating chart from the counter. You're uninvited, both of you. My mom laughed, not a real laugh, a nervous one. You can't uninvite your own parents from your wedding. I just did. My dad got loud. We helped pay for this. You can't just cut us out. I'll write you a check tonight for every dollar you put in. You'll have it by Friday. I left. My mom called 7 times that night. My dad called 4. I didn't pick up. I sent them one text. You had 6 years of trust and you spent it sneaking around with the person who destroyed my last engagement. I will not let you destroy this one. Then I called Tanya. She picked up on the first ring. She started with, Mom said you'd be happy. I said, like, Mom lied. Don't come to my wedding. She got quiet. Then she said, I just wanted to make things right. You wanted to make yourself feel better. There's a difference. If you actually wanted to make things right, you would have called me any day in the last 6 years instead of sneaking in through the back door of my wedding. She hung up. The wedding was beautiful. 74 people who respected one boundary. My parents couldn't manage it in 6 years. Have you ever been caught shoplifting by the security guard you're having an affair with? I wasn't actually shoplifting. The tag sensor malfunctioned on a lipstick I'd already paid for. But when the alarm went off and Marcus approached in his security uniform, we both panicked for different reasons. Ma'am, I need to check your bag, he said formally, not making eye contact. Of course, officer, I replied, equally formal. We'd been seeing each other for 3 months. Secret meetings after his shifts, coffee that turned into dinner that turned into something we couldn't define but couldn't stop. His coworker Brian was watching. Want backup, Marcus? I've got this, Marcus said, sweating. I opened my bag. The lipstick with its tag still on sat next to the receipt that proved I'd paid. But underneath was something worse. Marcus's spare apartment key, the one he'd given me last week, with a keychain that said security stud, a joke gift I'd bought him. Brian noticed it immediately. Security stud? He read aloud. Is that yours, Marcus? Never seen it before. Marcus lied terribly. It's on your Nissan keychain. Marcus drove a very specific Nissan, bright yellow. Everyone knew it. The parking lot knew it. The keychain confirmed it. You two know each other? Brian asked, connecting dots. No, we said together, too quickly, too synchronized, like we'd practiced, which we hadn't, but apparently our panic was coordinated. The manager appeared. What's the holdup? Shoplifting check, Brian said, eyeing us suspiciously. I have a receipt. I showed it. Legitimate, time-stamped, proving innocence of shoplifting but not of having Marcus's keys. Then why do you have Marcus's apartment key? Brian asked. That's not mine. Marcus tried again. It literally has your address on the tag, Brian pointed out, because I'd added it for emergencies. Like if he lost it, not like this emergency. Maybe it fell in, I suggested weakly. From where? Marcus's pocket? While he was standing where exactly? The manager looked between us. Understanding dawned. Marcus, is this your girlfriend? No. Friend? No. Person whose bag contains your house key with a suggestive keychain? Yes. Brian laughed. Actually laughed. Marcus has a girlfriend. She's not my... Marcus started. I tried. Having an affair? Brian supplied. It's not an affair. We're both single. Then why hide it? The manager asked. Good question. We'd hidden it because workplace relationships were discouraged. Because Marcus was supposed to be watching for shoplifters, not dating customers. Because it started accidentally and became something neither of us knew how to announce. I didn't want to make it weird, Marcus admitted. It's weird now, Brian observed. Maximum weird. The store gathered. Customers and employees. Everyone wanted to see the security guard whose girlfriend got caught not shoplifting but definitely having his keys. How long? The manager asked. 3 months, Marcus admitted. 3 months? Brian was offended. We're partners. We share everything. We don't share everything, Brian. I told you about my rash. I didn't ask about your rash. Still shared it. The manager made a decision. This is unprofessional but not illegal. Marcus, you can't check her bags anymore. Fair. Ma'am, you can't. Actually, you haven't done anything wrong. Except lie about knowing me, Marcus muttered. You lied first. You agreed. What was I supposed to say? Yes, I have his key because we watch British Bake Off together on Thursdays. You watch Bake Off? Brian asked Marcus. It's soothing. The whole store knew about us now. The secret was out, dramatically, publicly, via suspected shoplifting. Can I go? I asked. Take your lipstick, the manager said, and your boyfriend. We haven't labeled it, Marcus said. You gave her a key, Brian protested. With a stud keychain. That was a joke. Was it though? It wasn't. Not really. The relationship wasn't a joke either. Just secret until the lipstick sensor exposed us. I'm keeping the key, I announced. Good, Marcus said. Movie tonight? British Bake Off is on. on. It's Thursday, Brian exclaimed. You really do watch it. We left together. Officially. Mark is still in uniform. Me holding the problematic lipstick and his key. The store applauded. Actually applauded. Like we were a romantic comedy ending. This is embarrassing, Marcus muttered. Could have been worse. How? Could have been actual shoplifting. I'd never arrest you. You'd have to. Brian would insist. Brian's still processing the rash thing. Why did he tell you about that? Partners share everything, apparently. We're sharing everything now, too, Marcus pointed out. Involuntarily, but still. True. The whole store knew. Brian knew. The manager knew. The security cameras caught everything. Our secret relationship was now public property because of a malfunctioning tag on a lipstick I'd legally purchased. Technology exposed us, like it always does. But at least we could stop sneaking around. Stop pretending we didn't know each other. Stop lying to Brian about Thursday nights. Bake Off really is soothing, I said. Paul Hollywood's harsh but fair. Mary Berry was better. Agreed. Brian texted Marcus. Bring your girlfriend to poker night. She's not my... Marcus started typing, then stopped. Actually, yeah, she is. The label. Finally. Took a shoplifting scare to admit it, but worth it. The lipstick was nice too. When I finally removed the tag. The thing that started everything. Or ended our secret. Or began our public phase. All three, probably. Damn lipstick. Damn censor. Damn Brian and his observational skills. But also thank you for forcing honesty. Through retail technology malfunction, the modern way relationships go public via security alarm in front of Brian, who still hasn't explained the rash, and hopefully never will.